This is Gianni Vαρουφάκη with a message to all DMers, on behalf also of our coordinating collective, to welcome you back from the summer holidays to what is promising to be a great challenge and a splendid opportunity for DiEM25. We have just completed, during August, our electoral process for re-electing or electing half of the members of our collective, our coordinating collective, our CC as we call it. I want to welcome back those who have been re-elected and also to congratulate the new members of the CC. In the last few days, last few weeks, we have noticed several exchanges, especially in our forum, that reveal a degree of concern about internal processes. Now, this is absolutely essential and necessary. We must always maintain our vigilance about democracy within our movement. And if there are concrete proposals of how to improve it, and there are, we're going to introduce them and to should introduce them. Democracy begins at home. But, comrades, this is the time to look at the big picture. This is a fascist moment in Europe that the inane establishment and its insistence of shifting all the losses of the financial sector onto the shoulders of the weakest of citizens, and to do this in an authoritarian and dictatorial, despotic manner. That is the moment we find ourselves in. 2019 is going to be a momentous year for all of us across Europe. We assembled the European Spring as a result of a common dream. We are dreaming of a Europe where the identity of citizens and our countries is not defined by what we own or what we owe. We are dreaming of a Europe that is not run by bankers who make fortunes either by lending too little or too much, and never ever to those who need it or who are prepared to do good things with the money for our communities and for our planet. Friends, we created our electoral wing, the European Spring, not because we want to gain power, but to put on the agenda our Green New Deal for Europe. And the only way of seriously putting such a fantastic policy agenda, such a progressive policy agenda on the public records and incite Europeans to debate it is by taking it to polling stations across Europe. We don't crave to shape European societies ourselves. We just want to equip European citizens across Europe with the freedom and the tools necessary to do it for themselves. Our Green New Deal is the only antidote to the toxic dogma that in this Europe there can be no ecological, progressive, humanist, feminist alternative. We must create together this alternative future. And we must create this alternative future before we can believe in it. One step at a time. Tomorrow, next year, is going to be another country, another Europe. We want people across Europe not to be afraid, not to be vulnerable to the xenophobes that are striving to turn them against other scared people from other parts of the world. That's what we at DiEM25 want the future to be. Our Green New Deal is going to be the first tentative step towards creating the stable, civilized Europe in which Europeans can at long last, for the first time, discuss how to create, for the first time, a properly democratic constitution and governance for this Europe of ours. Our Green New Deal has one intention. Our Green New Deal will pave the ground to convening a constitutional assembly process that for the first time in history is not going to be dominated by big business, banks, white men, colonizers, landowners, CEOs, or the independently wealthy. We are proposing a pan-European convention that works towards a constitution for all shades of Europeans, one that is not imprisoned in the archaic idea of borders. A democratic European constitution that keeps big business, exploitation, government outside Europeans' lives, but at the same time creates our common European institutions that will be there, ensuring support for people and communities. 2019 is going to be a great challenge and a fantastic opportunity for progressives. Let's seize the day. Let's seize the year. Carpe Diem.